everyone, it's Veen from Excel Realty and welcome back to Real Talks. Today I'm actually sitting in one of my staged listings and I thought it would be a great way to tell you guys a little bit about staging and give you 10 tips on the best ways to stage your house and how to get started. So let's go. So my number one tip is to set the table. This is really easy and simple. Get a nice little tablecloth, a runner, and a few little nice china pieces out. Make sure that your table looks inviting. People love to eat where they live and they want to have a comfortable space to eat. When you're staging your table, also think about who your buyer might be. Do you have an eat-in kitchen and a big 4-bedroom house? Lots of family stuff around, you're probably going to target somebody with kids. So maybe we don't go as formal and we do something whimsical and fun on the table. Whereas a space like this in a formal dining room with a little fireplace and everything, you can be a little bit more grand. You can add in some candles or a nice floral centerpiece and just make it glitz and glamour. You want somebody to envision here that they could be having a nice intimate dinner with their spouse, or they could also be hosting a nice party. So number one is set the table. So here I am in the kitchen. Number two, space. We're going to talk about our kitchen. Maybe your paint is chipping a little bit, maybe your cabinets are starting to look a little bit worn, but you don't want to do a full renovation. Something you can do before we come in and stage is you can get all of the cabinets sprayed. Make them look brand new, maybe put on a little bit of new hardware as well. Right now, white is the word. So in a kitchen, white photographs great. It shows up very well on MLS and it looks clean, which is what we want to think about when we're looking at new kitchens, is clean, clean, clean. Speaking of clean, also take a look at these countertops. We don't have butcher block knives on it and a coffee maker and the toaster and the kids' cups from the morning. All of that stuff is cleared off. We might just have one or two small little accent things. Here we just have some cute little tea towels. And if you have some seating at your buffet, as always, you're going to set the table. So that's it for the kitchen. Nice and simple, right? Clean, clean, clean. So this one might feel like a total no-brainer, but guys, I will tell you, there are so many people you wouldn't believe who don't do this when they're having their house shown. So my next tip for you is make your bed. So make your bed, make sure it's clean and tucked in. If you want to go the extra mile, here's a really good little tip that I'm giving away to you, and I feel like I shouldn't give it away. But anyways, what I like to do whenever I'm staging a home is I bring in a bunch of really nice thick white sheets. And that way, if the bedspread underneath maybe doesn't match the decor or if it's a little bit offensive, if some people won't like it, we throw that white sheet over top and it looks brand new. We do a little tuck with the sheets underneath, throw on a few cute little pillows and a pop of color, and the bed is done. Really simple. So even if you don't want to sleep on that white sheet, if you're still living in the house, throw it on before you're showing or every morning in case the showing does come, and your house will be staged and your bedroom will look nice and bright and beautiful. One other thing you're going to do is you're going to create an experience zone. This could be anything. So in some houses you might be wanting to appeal to children, you might want to make a little play area. It doesn't have to be a room. It could be a weird little hallway that you're not utilizing or space in the basement. In this space, we have this big, beautiful front entry living space. And because this house is so close to downtown, I thought the great thing for it would be to make it like a little cool boho zone with a guitar. Somebody could be in here. They could be, watching out for someone coming home. We've got a nice welcoming floor mat to come in, and people could come and gather here and hang out, especially during the summer months with all of these beautiful, wonderful windows. So your experience zones could be for kids, it could be for an artist type, it could be for the business type by making an awesome office, but dedicate one space in your house to make it special. Alright, so you've heard before, guys, neutralize, neutralize, neutralize. And now I'm gonna burst your bubble and say it's okay to add back in some color. In fact, it's more than okay, it's necessary. So what you're gonna do is once the room is nice and neutral, you're going to add in pops of color where you want the focal point to be. So in this tiny little cozy book nook that's on top of the stairs, I put a little bit of color up on the mantle and just down by the foot of the mantle along with some cute throw pillows to make it seem like a cozy space and to draw the eye to this area so that it can really be seen. Okay, lighting. Lighting is so important, guys. This is something so easy. Go into your house, get all new LED light bulbs. It's a pretty inexpensive way. In fact, even if you don't think that you're going to be selling, start doing this now. Because every time a light bulb burns out, turn it to an LED one. It's going to save you money on your energy bills and it's going to lighten and brighten the house. A bright house always sells better than someplace that's really dark. Also, before showing, open all your windows unless you don't have AC and it's like middle of summer at 3 o'clock, then maybe keep them a little bit shut. But you want to make sure that the light is getting in and that people can see the view and people can see the, feel the airiness in the house. So lighting is so inexpensive and easy to do. Just change out the bulbs and make it really bright. My next tip you've probably heard before, you want to depersonalize. So any family pictures you have, take them down and store them away for the next house. Because a lot of times people go into homes and they can't see themselves in the home because all they see is you in the home. So it's in the decor, but it's literally in their faces, pictures. This is also a security concern. Especially if you have a profession that maybe you want to keep on the DL, or if you're like an authority figure. Best to not be flaunting that you live there and that your family members are there and whatnot. It's also good for negotiations because if someone walks into your house and realizes that, hey, I know this person, then sometimes a personal aspect can get into the negotiations and can end up not benefiting you. So it's best to take down all personal items. So you'll notice in the staged home, our picture frames no longer have pictures of them in it. No, they've got cute little flowers. So it also has a punch of color, which was one of your previous tips. Okay, the next one I'm in the washroom because the next one's about smells. So smells can really turn off a buyer. And so now that goes actually both ways. So they can turn off a buyer whether they're bad smells, but they can always also turn off a buyer if it's an overwhelming smell. So there's a really fine balance. I'd like to say when staging a home, maybe not like a big heavy Scentsy bar or big heavy candles. Something freshly baked from the oven usually is not offensive, or a nice light clean smelling essential oil. So if you put on an essential oil, it tends to be a little bit less overbearing. Maybe just like a lemon, something citrusy, something that smells like a cleaner is a good way of kind of freshening the air and taking odors out of the air. While I'm in the bathroom, I'm going to talk about one other thing, and that is bathroom etiquette when showing your house. So this is a huge pet peeve of mine. I tell all of my clients when your house is being shown, you're going to leave on all of your lights and close all your toilet seats because nobody wants to be looking in your toilet. So when it comes to the washroom specifically, you're going to close the toilet. If your shower's nice and clean, which it should be, you're going to leave the curtain half open so people don't have to be touching a wet shower curtain in order to get a look at the tub and sink, the tub and the shower. Same goes in the bathroom for your countertops. You're going to clean them off and maybe do just one or two little cute accessories on it, and all the towels white and brand new. Don't even bother putting out your old stuff. Brand new towels to make it feel like a spa or like a hotel. Next up is you want to declutter. So I've got here a really cute little nook where you could have trinkets or books. A lot of times we go into homes and the first thing we see is this stacked full of things, so you can't really see the architecture. So here we have just a few little cute pieces to draw the eye. declutter. Now this can go for your whole house though. Get rid of anything that you want to move to the next house, because you're going to be moving. So you don't need to have all of that stuff unless it's something that you use day to day. Pack it up, even store it in the garage. It's better than in the house. Garage, basement, or even better, go get yourself a little storage bin. A lot of times you can get those, the portable ones that you put everything in and then it moves to the next house for you. Nice, simple way of doing it. So declutter the whole house. Along with this one, I'm gonna add in clean, clean, clean. The cleaner, the better. If you need to hire a professional to clean the house, do that before you list, before the pictures, to make sure the place is gleaming before you get it on the market. The last tip that I have for you guys today is work with a professional and work with them early on. So you don't want to be calling a realtor or a personal home stager, or in our case both, as we do both with our listings. You don't want to be calling them a week before you list the house, because then a lot of the time has been wasted. Give us a call a month, 6 weeks prior to when you want to be listing, so we can come in and give you a checklist of the things that we absolutely need you to do, the things that might be nice to get done as a bonus, and then the things that we'll be coming in and doing for you, so that you don't waste your time. You don't pack up things that we would actually like to use in the stage, that you do have time to get the tasks done, and then we can come in and haul in everything and make the space absolutely beautiful. Okay, so there you have it. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. It was kind of a mega one. I hope that you learned a little bit, and I hope that it gives you a really clear idea of what happens in the staging process, as well as what you can do to start the process going. So everything you have seen in this video today, we have personally staged ourselves with the Van Veen team. The only things that really weren't ours in the first place are some of the large furniture items. But this is the kind of job that gets done when you work with the Van Veen team, and we would love to come out to your place and let you know how we can help you. So once again, please share, like, and comment on this video. If you have questions, feel free to give us to comment, or to send us a PM, or give us a call anytime. And it's been great working with you guys, and as always, enjoy living in Chatham-Kent. P.S. Do you guys like this home? Did you like what you saw today? This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home with a brand new kitchen. The place has been extensively renovated. Absolutely beautiful character maintained throughout, but then with all of those modern updates, and we're walking distance to downtown. If you guys want a sneak peek, or if you want a preview of this house, please let us know. Give us a call, give us a ring, and we'll make sure to get you through on a private tour as long as it's still available. As always, give us a shout. We'd love to hear from you.